Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, it's wonderful to have you here today.
Great to see you.
Thrilled to have you in front of this committee. And just to kind of build off of what my colleague just said, obviously, I wanted to highlight the good work that's done by Southern Research and their Birmingham Biotech Hub.
Right.
The Birmingham-based experts and scientists are national leaders in oncology, precision medicine, population health, and infectious disease, and are well-positioned to make sure that any groundbreaking advancements that are made can be done there. And my only question to you, and I really appreciate your commitment to making sure the process is fair and thoughtful moving forward, is that if there's some senators from both sides of the aisle that would love an opportunity to just sit down with you, and would you just commit to giving us a few minutes of your time to talk about it?
Sounds great.
Excellent.
Happy to commit to it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I want to highlight a success story of the automotive industry in the great state of Alabama. Auto manufacturing has truly transformed our economy, and it has literally driven us into the 21st century. It started in the late 1990s with our very first OEM right outside of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And since then, we've added more than 3, along with countless suppliers, 150 Tier 1 and Tier 2 suppliers throughout our great state. So in a little over 25 years, Alabama has become the premier host for the automotive industry. We are also the #1 auto exporting state in the country. Alabama auto exports are sent to 78 different countries, and actually one of our OEMs exports more than 2/3 of its product. I wanted to work with you to make sure that Alabama continues to be the premier, and the work that we're doing, I think, is exactly what President Trump wants to see more of: onshoring jobs and providing life-changing opportunities for the citizens that I serve. And so I want to know, how are you going to work to replicate the great work that's being done in places like Alabama and other states?
Our objective, especially in auto, is to reshore. I think we have $250 billion of committed reshoring in auto alone. And I know that Alabama, they love, for whatever reason, you've done a great job because they love Alabama.
Excellent.
And I think you're going to be your state's going to be a great beneficiary. As Senator Graham knows, they love South Carolina just the same.
That's right.
So auto is coming back to America, and the president is on it, and he's driving it. And we feel it every day.
Good.
Right? You had an announcement the other day by General Motors saying they were bringing their engine manufacturing back into America.
That's
These are the things we need to employ our people, and it's coming.
And
so
I know
thank
you considered an export credit. Is that something that's still on the table?
The idea of the export credit comes with a trade deal.
Okay.
If you're a country and you're willing to open Japan, Korea, who export to us, right? If you're not willing to open your market, why are we giving you anything? But if you're going to open your market, now let's talk. And that's exactly the president's view. If you don't want to open it, you can pay a tariff. If you want to open it, then we're here to talk.
Well, we hope to continue to grow the automotive industry in the great state of Alabama, and just want to set the record straight, and I appreciate you saying it as well, but these are jobs that change what is possible for the people in those communities. And they have been able to achieve the American dream as a result of these opportunities, and we want to make sure that they keep coming. So thank you so much. Last month, you launched an investigation into the effects of the U.S. national security of imports of commercial aircraft, jet engines, and their parts. Mobile, Alabama is home to the 4th largest manufacturing location for commercial aviation in the world. Will you consider the production needs of both Airbus and Boeing to meet the extreme commercial backlog that we've seen? I think it's now over 14,000 aircrafts, in order to make sure that we are doing what we need to meet the needs of our country.
Can I say exactly? Yes.
Okay,
exactly
great.
the way you've said it.
This is a lot easier
Exactly.
than I thought. Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, can you help us understand how the administration might address companies that are actively investing and onshoring today so that they can supply domestic customers with their U.S. operations? And when I'm looking at this, I'm talking about aluminum, and we're looking at kind of the president's tariff policy as it continues to work to rebalance the U.S. economy through the onshoring of manufacturing activities and the fortifying of domestic supply chains. So when you're looking at stuff like aluminum and other things, kind of how are you approaching that from your perspective?
The steel and aluminum industry are huge to produce steel and aluminum. You have the biggest input is power. Imagine melting that iron ore, that power. And so what happens is the foreign governments subsidize their utilities and they provide the electricity just too darn cheaply. And so what happens is the Chinese and these foreign governments, they just dump steel on us. They crush. We've had 40 steel mills, and now we have 10. And as the president says, you don't make steel, you can't fight a war. So he's protecting that industry, bringing it back. You're going to see more steel and aluminum furnaces and mills in the history of this country be built over the next 3 years. And they're all committed to it, and they're coming.
Yeah, and we're proud to do that in the great state of Alabama as well. Thank you.